welcome back to Just Drive It. I'm Stephen Holtz.
And I'm Ian Holtz.
And we're going to go through and give you a little bit of a look into what we're actually going to be doing with this project and what our actual plans are. Come along with us. Okay, what we've got here is the beginnings of our new stuff. If you had followed along in Duddy's Adventure stuff, you would have known that the K member that he originally had was messed up, along with some other stuff. Well, what we've done so far is we've sourced a second K member. This is a V8 key member. This is going to stay in here. We do have to change out some other parts. We had to move around a bracket there. We've got stuff laying around. We've got plenty of stuff to do on this car. This is just the engine compartment side of it, but we already have new lower control arms, or I say new. We have a newer set of lower control arms and K member that are going to be rebuilt to what they need to be. We still need to do upper control arms. We need to reinstall, well, you can't see it in here. We need to reinstall torsion bars, which I've sourced a set of torsion bars, so those will be going in. And we need to put in the older style disc brake setup, or the newer style disc brake setup, I should say. But what we're going to have in here is our new engine. So what kind of engine are you putting in here, Ian?
A 360 Magnum.
Isn't that what you've got in your 67 Coronet and in the 71 Swinger?
Yes.
Do you like that engine?
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem to be a pretty decent engine?
Yes.
So what have you done to kind of help it along? You added any fasteners or whatever?
So we're adding ARP fasteners and we are gapping the rings for boost.
So you are planning on going for boost. That sounds like pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's move along to see what you got. So basically, I take it that we're basically going to be keeping this thing as being best bang for the buck. Try to go low dollar, but maximum amount of fun. So what kind of tires and rims are you going to be running on there?
The same as that Duddy put on his.
So you're going to be running a dirt track rim with the cutouts and everything.
Yes.
Okay. What about the exterior? Y'all gonna be going to paint it, or are you gonna go anything custom, or are you just gonna leave it and just seal it?
Leave it. It's fine.
You like the way it looks?
Yes.
All right. Any other things? I do know that one thing that was missing, so that we were able to try and incorporate back here, is since it's missing the bumper. If you look down there, that is actually a bumper off of another Plymouth, and that one will actually bolt up and fit. So that's going to go on instead of the big massive bumper on the rear, and it should look pretty good. Any other thoughts or stuff like that?
Not really.
So that's basically what you want to do. So basically this year we're going to be working on this car. And what we're going to be working on is trying to go through and get this thing, first of all, safe on the road. So that means brakes, suspension. We're also going to be doing the floor pans. If it needs any other patches anywhere else to take and keep the water out, we're going to take and do that. Then from there, we'll set the engine and transmission in. We'll make the modifications for the transmission. We'll put the engine in, and we'll do our initial startup with a carbureted engine. We'll try and make sure that everything's good, everything will move around good. Then from there, our next step will be the electronic stuff, which goes along with that. This sucker here, there's some guys on the for A-Bodies Only forum who've been waiting for this build. I was going to do this build in my Swinger a year ago, and No Name Nationals got in the way. So we're going to be moving this up. Now, will this be running this year? I don't know if it'll be running with the superchargers this year, because we have so much extra stuff going on this year. But it needs to be up and running for next year for the No Name Nationals, because this guy right here is going to have his driver's license, and he's got a call out for Duddy.
Yes.
So it's already been agreed on by him. We told him, hey, just so you know, the boys are going to be trolling you in your own car at the No Name Nationals for a drag race. So this is going to be good. I think they even talked about some bets, and of course there's tacos involved. But we'll see how it goes. So if you want to see the build as it goes along on this thing, please like, subscribe, Rumble if you're on Rumble.
Yeah.
Comment if you can. Give this guy props because he's just now getting used to getting in front of the camera.
Yes.
And he's doing a pretty good job. So let's give him a big boost and welcome him to the community, because there's not very many of the guys these days that are his age who are liking these kind of cars. So just drive it.
Alright, so what we're putting in here is a 360 magnum. Wait, I forgot all the rest of the stuff. Alright, so what we're putting in here is a 360 magnum that's like stutter. Alright, so what we're putting in here is a 360 magnum, like that's in my.
Alright, so what type of engine are you putting in here?
A 360 magnum.
Isn't that what we've got over in the 67 Fastback? No, actually, it's not in the 67 Fastback.
Yeah.
I missed.